Welcome to the channel, Scott's Garage HTX. Don't forget the HTX. I'm off to COTA. It's Saturday. We're running on the track on Sunday. I got my trailer, and this is it. We're going to see how it does with air conditioning and everything. I don't know what to say. It is what it is, and I'll power through it if it's unbearable. I don't know, whatever. But, you know, first track day of the season for me. I just hope to stay on the bike. Let's go. All right, rolling into COTA. First thing I want to do is probably start unpacking and setting up the camper. And I also want to get teched in with the bike before tomorrow. So I'm going to try to do that today. Hopefully tech is open today instead of early tomorrow morning. So I still have a bike. It didn't go anywhere. I've already unhooked it. And all the stuff is still there, not moved around too much. COTA Boulevard is basically a big bouncy road, and there's also, I think, Scott Street or Scott Road or something like that leads up to COTA from 71, which is also just a horrible road. I totally avoided that, but you still have to take COTA Boulevard to get here, and it bounces around all over the place. So I'm going to pull the bike out, of course, get set up here soon, and we'll set up the camper as well. Must have had some BMW or track day here today. Lots of DBs. As you can hear, lots of DBs in the area. Revving their cars. Apparently that makes them, I don't know, size grow or something. I don't know. But we're going to try to get some AC in my joint. No, what else is there to do? Hey, how are you?
Good. Are you here for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get in early?
They let me in, and my Carlos said I could get in at 4, so yeah, we got people showing up at 7:30.
Yeah, no one's supposed to be here until 7:30.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised, because
Yeah.
I'm with Carlos. We're the two dealers that are doing
Oh,
that.
really? I apologize.
Yeah,
Is it Dallas?
No, Austin.
Austin.
Ducati
I'm
Austin.
sorry. Well, I apologize.
I'm sort of surprised that you were here.
I even showed my thing. I said, "Can I go in?" And I said, "I didn't." And I was
They
like,
gave me a really hard time and told me I had to park my trailer down there until we...
"Well, I ran into two guys
Because I was...
that their give a shit was completely broken." They were like, "Yeah, go ahead." I said, "Okay." I told them I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to do. Too mad.
Put anything in the garage until 6:30, so...
Yeah, I didn't. I was
chill out, relax.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I got my cargo, my toy hauler. I converted from a cargo to a trailer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. So it is very warm in here, but let's see if we can get Max running on this TV. Did I not have it plugged in? Oh, there we go. So, I'm in. I can watch MotoGP tonight. I could have done it on my phone, but this is much better. I ran the microwave for 1 minute, and it decreased the percent of charge on that battery by 2%. I'm gonna watch the sprint race, and it is cooling off in here actually, so that's nice. It's not ideal, but I bet in about an hour or so, it'll actually be pretty cool in here. About the time I go to bed after the sprint race, I'll blow up the bed, put the sheets on, and I don't think we run until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I'll be able to sleep in a little bit and start the track day tomorrow. It's 5:30, and I've discovered a couple things. I thought I'd wrap up the trailer portion of this experience. And I've discovered a couple things, actually. One is COTA does lock up the building and the bathrooms in the middle of the night. I know it's a good thing, but so I had to deal with that for a little bit. Not a big deal. And this Dometic fridge right here course it comes on and off like any other fridge would, and it makes the display on the battery charger over here, that EcoFlow battery charger, come on. And you can tell the through its app, the EcoFlow, how long to display, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever, but you can't ever turn it completely off. So every time that Dometic fridge comes on to cool, the light comes on. Not that big of a deal, but if you want it completely dark in here, that's not going to happen. Plus, the battery pack on the EcoFlow air conditioner has 4 lights on it, so they don't look bright when you have the light on, but when you turn the lights off, they're bright. Nothing a little bit of tape can't handle. Not a big deal. But the major part of it is this EcoFlow Wave 2 air conditioner, and I've done 3 episodes basically testing this EcoFlow Wave, trying to give it every benefit of the doubt that it's going to handle Texas heat. And the answer is no. It's just not going to. Actually, there's a couple reasons. It takes too long to cool off, and I can get that. I can understand what it's doing now. Of course, it's taking the air inside the room, kind of like you recirculate on your car, and so if it's 90 degrees inside the room, you have to take that 90-degree air and cool it. And you can see that through the app, basically, as it says, it's 90 degrees inside here, and it starts cooling, and the air out of the vent is like 87. So then it's got to take that and recirculate all the volume of air inside this room over and over and over again, and it slowly comes down. Right now, at 5:30 in the morning, the EcoFlow has air coming out 56 degrees. That's great. 56 degrees coming out of that vent, but it started at like 90 because that's the temperature of the air. That was when it started. It takes way too long. That is nothing but maybe less than a square foot that it's sucking in air. Of all this cubic feet of air inside here, it's too small, right? And it has to recirculate that air too many times to get the temperature to come down, and that takes too long for it to actually come down. It's 74 degrees in air. Another thing is, out of the 3 times I've tested this thing, the ambient temperature in here has never been more than 2 degrees less than what's outside. Not all 3 times I've tested. Now, that doesn't tell the whole story. It feels like it's 80 out there because I think it's the humidity is like 87% or something out there. So that doesn't tell, that will kind of tell you the complete story about it, because it does blow that nice cool air over top of you, and the humidity's gone, so it feels a lot nicer in here. Matter of fact, somewhere around 3 o'clock in the morning, I had to put the cover over top of me to keep me a little bit warmer, because it was doing that type of job. But we're in, it's June, 1st of June or so, and it's going to get a lot hotter. It just is. It's going to be in Texas where it's 105 during the day and it's 90 degrees outside in the middle of the night. So that's not going to cut it. I don't want to be in here on 89 degrees. So no, I just don't think this is going to be able to cut. Two, I don't know what number I'd be on for reasons, is that you have to flow it on max to get it to do that, and the decibels of that go up. Now that doesn't really bother me. The sound, matter of fact, is kind of humming along, so it's not up and down and irritating to me. But end of the day, I think this has been a good experiment, but it's been it's a fail, and it's been a pricey one because those aren't cheap. I think what I'm going to have to do, and I don't want to do this because I don't want to risk leaking on the top of the camper, but I think I'm going to have to get just like a traditional RV AC unit and run that. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I don't know if you can hear the pitter patter or tick, 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 but it's raining. That's not good. I don't have wets on the bike, so I'm hoping this is just a morning shower and it dries up. It's not raining hard, it's basically sprinkling, but it's not supposed to be in the forecast, of course. Pathetic forecasting on the Weather Channel and whatever else you have on your iPhone. Anyway, I hope I get to run today. I might probably make that a separate video. I just wanted to wrap up the trailer experience. The experience on the trailer, the other thing I'll say, the space is absolutely fine. It's just fine for me. I got to watch my TV, run the microwave, brush my teeth at the end of the night. This bed is it's a COTA blow-up bed and it's firm. It's perfect. It's not a big deal. I'm glad I did not buy a jackknife sofa. It would have been way too much space, and I'd have to line it kind of over in this side of the trailer and put the bike over here, which I can, but I've got 2 slots that you've noticed when I created the pit bull latches on the back of the trailer, and I want to be able to haul 2 bikes if I wanted to. I probably wouldn't have been able to do that if I got like some kind of jackknife sofa, because there wouldn't have been enough space. So this has actually been perfect, and it takes no time to actually inflate. That's what I have. You guys keep on keeping on. We'll catch you next time.